Hey, what's up? I got a quick, spontaneous haul video for y'all. I kind of planned for this to be a Vinegar Syndrome haul by now, but that order still hasn't come in, and I get it. Like, they had a big sale, they got slammed. I'm not that mad, but I'm also being impatient because I want my movies. But they're coming next week, and I'll do a haul for that for sure. But this is just some stuff that I got over the last couple months. I figured I would throw this haul out there. First up, of course, I got The Dentist 1 and 2 from Vestron. At this point, I'm everything short of camping out at Walmart on Vestron release days. They're competing to be my favorite label at this point. They're dropping bangers at reasonable prices. I wouldn't even say cheap. I would say this is what the cost of some of these releases should be. I mean, they're really niche. Other labels are throwing $25-$30 price tags on this kind of stuff, and Vestron is out here doing God's work, bringing them to you for really good prices. Of course, these are two Brian Usna bangers starring Corbin Burnson, Killer Dentist. I thought about doing a Blu-ray review of this, but I feel like I waited a little too long, and there's already a couple choices for Blu-ray reviews out there. I don't know, I still might, who knows. But I'll just say I watched the first one already. It looks great. Probably watch the second one real soon. Good stuff. Next, I got The Batman on Blu-ray. I was holding out for this. I really enjoyed this movie, and I was waiting for the price to come down a little bit on this. It finally came down to like 15 bucks, so I grabbed it. Good stuff. A little bit long, but I really liked what they did with the kind of like noir detective aspect over the action movie, which is kind of a breath of fresh air. Still a little too long though. Next, we've got one I found at Dollar General. It is Scooby-Doo 1 and 2. You gotta love the 2000s Scooby-Doo movies. They have Matthew Lillard, Linda Cardellini, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Good stuff. And for $7 for both of these, cool. Next is a Big Lots find. This was only $1.50. It is the Banshee Chapter. I picked this up because I heard it was another take on an adaptation of From Beyond, the Lovecraft story. I don't think it's going to be anything close to the Stuart Gordon From Beyond, but I'm sure if it's got a lot of like cool Lovecraftian elements, I'll probably enjoy it. It also has the chick from Sleepy Hollow, I think, Cadio Winter. So yeah, $1.50, worth it to check out in my opinion. Next is one I've been looking for forever. It is Gamebox 1.0. This is from Hollywood Video back in the day. Really clean disc though. I was surprised by that. I've actually been looking for this forever. It's a weird little movie that came out in the early 2000s with the guy who played Harvey from Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Topanga from Boy Meets World. And it's kind of like an early CGI, all shot in front of a green screen mostly. Like, it looks like a horror movie, but it's actually more like a science fiction thriller movie. kind of about a guy who gets stuck inside of a video game, and it starts to get harder and harder to tell what's real or not. And yeah, I used to see this all the time at like Hollywood Video and Blockbuster, and I'm pretty sure even like Walmarts and stuff. I used to see it all the time. And in the last few years, I've been looking for a copy of it to buy because I wanted to check it out. And it has been impossible to find, but I finally ran into it. And it was only $1. So, hells yeah. All right, I got 3 more movies. And then I've got 2 more TV show box sets. But these 3 movies are kind of part of a set themselves, just because they're all from the same director. And it's a director that I'm thinking about just doing a whole video on because he's slowly becoming my favorite working director. First is a DVD of Almost Human, which is from Joe Begos. It's his first feature-length film, I'm pretty sure. Probably at the bottom ranking of his movies, but still really good for what it is, which is a low budget first time outing for a very good filmmaker. I just noticed that one of the blurbs on the back is from "We Got This Covered." That's kind of funny. But yeah, one of the IFC Midnight titles back when that was a thing. Next, from Joe Begos that I picked up, haven't even opened it yet, or the other one, it's The Mind's Eye, which is purported to be the best Scanner sequel we never got, and it is really good. Again, I might do a whole video on Joe Begos, and if so, I'll get deeper into it. But yeah, Mind's Eye, really great. And of course, next is Bliss, which is his vampire movie. Also really good, amazing. Contender for one of my favorite vampire movies of all time, probably. Just so damn good. And again, if I make that video, I'll get deeper into that. And finally, the grand finale of the haul. These were birthday gifts from my wife, because my birthday was on the 7th, and she picked a theme, and I'm glad she did. First off, she got me Tales from the Dark Side, the complete series. This is one that I caught a couple of episodes when I was a kid. Some of them stuck with me. One particular called Hush, where there's like a vacuum cleaner that sucks up sound and it tries to kill like a kid. Really weird. A lot of these are really weird. I've already started watching these. I'm like 4 episodes in, and I'm loving every second of it. This show bounces from like actually really good short stories to ones that are so weird and cheesy that you can't help but love it. One in particular, as an example of that, is called, what's it called? Painkiller. If you want to check out a funny Tales from the Dark Side episode, I highly recommend Painkiller. It's good stuff. But yeah, really enjoying this. And sticking with that theme, one I've been wanting forever and just never got, the complete Tales from the Crypt series on DVD. Been wanting this forever. Started to feel like I missed my chance because I thought it went out of print, and a lot of the postings on like eBay and third-party sellers, it kind of felt like these were bootlegs. But this is from Media Trader through, I'm pretty sure, Walmart. It's legit. I've already cracked into these 2. This was, I think, for every 90s kid like that. If there wasn't a movie on and you couldn't get something from Blockbuster, you could stay up late and watch 2 or 3 episodes of Tales from the Crypt, and it was just a really good way to get exposed to horror when you were a kid, even if you shouldn't have been watching it technically, because, you know, they're pretty raunchy, pretty gory, pretty twisted. But I mean, that's just kind of how it was. You watched some fucked up shit, and this is one that I just love. I love the Crypt Keeper. I love the look of this set. It's going to be lovingly displayed on one of my shelves. I mean, look at that. Why can't we bring back stuff like this? You know, as much as I love Creepshow, I kind of wish they had just gone the extra mile. They built the practical creeper, and they just kind of, you know, have them stand there and like make facial expressions. They should have just voiced them. The mouse moves. They should have went for it. And I'm kind of wondering if we're ever going to get a season 4, but that's off topic. Anyway, that's the haul. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching, and until next time.